a look into Le Champion, Chris Jericho's reinvention through the years. Chris Jericho has come into different companies such as WCW, WWE, AEW, and many more. He competed in different countries, different promotions that even though at his age, he is still competing and he is still in his prime. Jericho has put over different competitors, even single materials that you can see at your home, such as the list, which is only composing of paper and open, and also his comedic performances. Jericho has different personas that you can see throughout the internet. There's the cowboy one, there's the list one, there's this Y2J, there's this honest man, and there's the latest, the Painmaker slash Le Champion, which he uses now at AEW. The longevity of Jericho and his different personas, which from the Lionheart and etc. as I mentioned, it is quite good. It is actually great that he knows how to play his gold. He knows how to play the audience, their emotions, how to make them cheer, how to make them boo in his movements, enjoying his role as a babyface or heel in this pro wrestling industry. Jericho has put over even his theme song by having the audience sing for it every time that he is appearing on television. And now, during this virus times, Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho are making fun of this persona, his theme song, where Sammy Guevara sings it and probably mocking the audience when they are singing Jericho's theme song during these times that he has the spotlight of singing Judas. He put over wrestlers that are in the locker room, such as Kenny Omega, even CM Punk, even the likes of Rey Mysterio, and many more in that locker room in different promotions that he enjoyed also a lot of championships, such as being the 10-time Intercontinental Champion, 2-time United States Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a former WCW Cruiserweight Champion, Television Champion, being the last of the people who held the WCW World Heavyweight Championship when it's in the WWE, the Undisputed Champion, the AEW Champion, and being the World Heavyweight Champion. When he made these personas, he made sure that the audience would enjoy his performances even though whatever his allegiance is. At being the best in the world at what he does, he made sure that his rivalries will make a good look into the wrestling audiences, even the casuals, so that he performs it very well. His rivalries, his allegiances, and every single thing he does in the ring to have a great career. And also his band, the Fuzzy, was performing each year to have audiences and having his own cruise, which people loves to go there to watch wrestling, to watch the band, to watch Chris Jericho himself, the Jericho Cruise. With his different personas and reinvention, he made sure that the audience will embrace him as whatever he wants to be, because there are some superstars who get booed because of their stale performances, because of the same performance that he does or they do during those years, such as John Cena, who's half and half are cheering and booing for him, Roman Reigns, Hulk Hogan, and many more to mention. And now Chris Jericho made sure that he has to adjust for the audience liking, that he made sure that he is relevant. Even though he is the greatest, he is still relevant in our eyes. He made sure that we will not get tired of watching him in his wrestling career, that he does, that he really is the best in the world. And now, as the Painmaker or the Alpha or La Champion, he made sure that even he does the most heelish things, he puts over the wrestlers in the roster. He puts over the people in the indie scene. He made sure that every time he competes, his opponent will be recognized by the wrestling community. That he will put over his opponent so that people will appreciate them as who they are, what their performance is, what their persona, and many more. That even in the inner circle, half of them are not known by the wrestling audiences. The other people which Jericho has put into mainstream, that's Jericho's job to make sure that everyone gets recognized each day. When AEW was formed and daily now on Wednesdays, people call it the war versus NXT, that they have competitions, that they enjoy these Wednesday wars with each other, that fans are watching high quality wrestling matches between NXT and AEW, that they also compete for the ratings. And even though they're competing for the ratings, this time the audience are not enjoying themselves, because in 2020 we don't know the quality of wrestling compared to the 1990s, where the characters are more on kayfabe side, where the characters are more taken seriously before compared to now, which other characters are not much enjoyable to the audience eyes, because some of the spoilers are leaked in the internet, that some wrestling fans doesn't find it enjoyable. But Jericho and his crew, the inner circle, made sure that despite of what's happening, they enjoy themselves. In every segment, they made the bubbly segment, they made whatever it has to made just to put everyone over themselves, their opponents, and their company, and to risk everything just to get the amount of audience they need to have a better rivalry with NXT, with the WWE, as per the wrestling marks, and as for the wrestling fans, which we think for ourselves. This wraps up our small video. This is how Jericho and the Elite help AEW, Jericho's performances, Jericho's personas, and many more. This is Mike Rato, 0699, and subscribe now for more videos. Also, click on the bell to stay notified. And thank you for watching.